Melanie, what is the crochet of the moment?
Edible crochet goods. I want to see someone make a coaster out of spaghetti. I want to see a ramen style situation. I want to see Twizzlers repurposed.
I think that I might be able to do Twizzlers, but
Do you accept my challenge?
do I want to kill myself?
Jaya likes the idea.
Okay. Cool. We'll figure this out. So, as I was searching the interwebs for things that could be edible in crochet, I ran into basically three things. I put my thumb up, but my thumb's down. Three things. So, uh, and like, I really tried to like look up every kind of edible yarn and just way to crochet, and I exhausted all my resources, and I only got three things. But I think these three things were good to choose from because they were so different. So the first one was, and this was the one that kind of came up almost immediately, was using kind of like licorice laces. Like if you think Twizzlers, like pull apart Twizzlers, licorice, things like that. So that was people had crocheted and knit with that before. I even saw some Amazon reviews where people had already done it. Like so, it was like, okay, well this is cool. People have already tried it. And I think it should be easy enough to attach two pieces of the yarn. It's not plarn, even it's farn, fake yarn. I don't know. Together, so I was like, okay, that's a good option. And I see that people have been able to do it. The second thing was candy necklaces that have the kind of Smarties beads on them, or whatever they're called in other places. I know they have different names all over the world. Um, but they, I was like, well, I could crochet those into, like, with my yarn that's not edible, and like the crochet piece itself would still be edible. And I was like, okay, well, that's an option. Those were a bit pricier, but I was like, that's an option to put beads on there. And the third option is the grossest thing I can imagine. Um, so, because I am a pescatarian, I don't eat much sausage, but there is edible sausage casing. It in itself, it doesn't have to be gross. I know sometimes it's like intestines and stuff like that, but at least that's what I've heard. I don't know. But like I just like kind of like the idea really grossed me out. So I was like, oh, let's leave that for later. So I decided to go to Amazon and get some. So this is Gustav's Rainbow Laces. This actually had good reviews. There were a couple that had bad reviews based on taste or things like that. But people actually really like these. They smell really delicious, and I will probably eat a lot of them. This is a 2-pound bag, and I was like, should I get more? I don't know how much I need. Um, so, yeah, it has four colors. Why can't I move my fingers in the way that I want to? It has yellow, it has red, it has blue, and it has green. So I think that'll work well for what I'm planning to crochet. Now, the crocheting it, I'm gonna have to try and test a couple methods. I'm not gonna use my good hooks, for obvious reasons. Oh, look, there's some fake eyelashes stuck to my table. Put them on the spider. They're gorgeous. So I have my first set ever, and I think they're all like anodized like metal. And I think I'm gonna use these. They're not bad hooks by any means. They're just, I really like an ergonomic hook. And then all these like lace weight hooks are really convenient. I also have a couple of boy hooks and a couple um, Susan Bates to kind of see. I really don't feel like the Susan Bates is gonna work as well because just like, well, first of all, okay, so I have a 4 and a 6 in this Susan Bates, which I want to use like the biggest hook possible, um, and the I just don't know if like all of the yarn will fit in there, if it'll start to kind of like dig into it and like cut into the yarn and make it weaker. And then I have, what are you? You're 5.25. This is the weirdest set of like sizes. So this might work as well, but I have a 6 millimeter in my kit, which kind of looks like boy hooks. So I'm gonna try those and we'll see what happens. Again, I still have to figure out what I'm gonna make. I've got a couple ideas. I also got some Crisco. I mean, I have Crisco. I like to bake, and so sometimes you need shortening, especially for like icing and stuff like that. So I have Crisco, which is all vegetable shortening, which I actually didn't know until just now. I knew it had vegetables in it, but I didn't know it was all vegetables. Okay, so Crisco is gonna give me some slip, so I might put that on my hook to kind of lubricate it. We'll see. I also might need to grab some, if it's too sticky and like this isn't working, I might grab some flour and just kind of adjust as needed. So let's get this started. Okay, everyone. So I've separated the colors of the candy. I tried to do the magic knot with the green, and when I picked it up, I don't know if it'll happen because things already fell off. But like there were a bunch of like little pieces, and then there was like a 3-inch long piece. So I don't think that like tying it together is necessarily gonna be what I need to do. Maybe I'll just have to add it to the top of the, like to finish stitch. And then, but some pieces are really short, some pieces are super long, like this one. So this should be a fun adventure. So I didn't realize, but my cheap kit actually goes up to 6.5 millimeter, which is an eye hook. And I was kind of measuring it on the different sizes because I'm going to call it yarn from now on, okay? The yarn wasn't a uniform size. Some pieces were thinner, some pieces were thicker, all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to go big and make sure that these hooks could be usable. Now, I'm going to be using a 4-color pattern. I might regret this. I don't know. Because I know there are 2-color spiral granny squares. I just had the vision of making a very candy looking type object and then taking a huge bite out of it. So that's why I decided on this pattern. So I am I'm watching the Happy Berry, what's their name? Happy Berry Crochet. Shit, I clicked it, damn it. So let's get started. Oh, it looks like they might have a magic circle in the center. We're just gonna use, because they're using a 3.5 millimeter hook and DK weight yarn, and I'm not using either of those. Scissors, we don't need that. I'll just eat it. So I'm so excited to like use these. I gotta pick out my the way that I want my colors to go. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like red. Okay, so I'm gonna use blue. Okay, so she's making a magic circle. Um, wait, she's not using the magic circle. She just did. Oh, people who make slip knots look hard. I don't really have patience for it. Two. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Three. Four. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Okay, so we're gonna go into our first chain. Okay. Great. This feels awesome. Okay, give me. Okay, so we're going here. Okay, single crochet. Half double. This is the weirdest feeling. Yeah, you have to try it if you can buy this candy. So 2 double crochets. I would say if you're gonna do this like some kind of crazy person, I would not do it with hooks smaller than this. Let's see if I can make this yarn. Oh, damn it. Oh, God. Okay. So, I'm going to pause it. And so that's how long one chain will get you, or one candy will get you. I want to tie it, but like I don't know if it's tied and crocheted in. Like, will that be better? Let's give that a try, because I just don't want to like leave a bunch of like candy ends just hanging out. So I really love the magic knot. I use that a lot in my crochet, and it is really easy once you learn how to do it, and it's actually pretty fun because you can kind of hide that knot really easily. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to like not pull too tight in hopes that it will not break anything like it kind of did before. And then like I'm wondering, should I eat some? Like, okay, so look, there's some like stress. Maybe you can see it right there. There's some stress to the cord right there. But like, let me. Okay, and then I'm gonna just like pinch and eat. Okay. And then, okay, so I was supposed to do a single crochet, a half double, and then 2 single crochets, or 2 doubles, sorry. Oh god. This is already a mess. Okay. So that's what that's what it looks like right now. And let me go back a little bit. I guess I kind of had like a mental breakdown. I'm just watching the video, seeing what she's doing. Should I go red next or should I go green next? I'm either gonna go this way or this way. I think I'm gonna go red next. Red, it sounds like redneck. Like more than one redneck. That's not what I want. This is the most fiddliest part, she said. So pull up a long loop. It's not gonna go too far because it's kind of sticky, but it's not nearly as sticky as I thought. So let's go with red. Oh god. Oh god. What happened? Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ugh. Mel's gonna hear some choice words from me because this is so stupid. But I did rope her into something that was also pretty stupid, so. Okay, so. Okay. So you can chain up one. Back into the center. Oh god, this is so hard to do. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna fit all 4 colors in here. Okay, so I need to tie another knot. Maybe just like doing it one at a time will be okay, because it'll because then it won't have time to fall apart. Okay, so oh yeah, I need to eat the sides. Okay, so I have this big knot right at the top of my, I can't pull it through, okay. Let me try to fit the knot through the holes. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I'm so afraid it's just gonna break and just be a complete mess. Okay. So there is our loop. And we're going to put that to the side. I'm gonna pull a little bit out like that. Now we have to fit 2 colors in like literally 1 chain space. So this should be interesting. Okay, so I decided what I am gonna try to make. So I am gonna try to make a, I think this part of the video got cut off. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but So I have this this ring. It is a binder ring that clips undone. And did I grab it? No, it's on the ground. Okay, the ground is. So I'm gonna get another one. I have a book ring or binder ring or whatever you want to call it. I have a couple of these. I also have a regular keychain, but this is what I have near me, and I don't want to get up. I'm lazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a collar. I don't know how I'm gonna do the clasp. I might make it like fully reversible and put the clasp like this in the back as well. I don't know. We'll see. And we're just gonna actually, I mean, if it opens in the front, like, does it need another clasp? I don't think so, but maybe, yeah. So it opens in front and clasp like that. So I'm gonna start with blue this time, and I'm gonna go without knots for the first chain because I want things to look as good as possible, so I'm just gonna eat whatever I don't like. So at first there are gonna be a lot of pieces hanging off because I'm not loving the way that things are looking. What am I doing? My brain's so melted from trying to make this stuff work. I'm just like, I gotta do something, but I don't know what to do. So I'm going to chain around with the 6.5 millimeter. Oh, shit. See, this is why I'm having a mental breakdown. So, let it be known that I am a good husband, that I tried to make this work. I tried to make this candy drama conflama into anything. And my last attempt was to try to make a relatively loose fitting choker, do a couple rows on that, and then, I don't know, maybe have like a pendant hanging down. While I was working on my second row, my first row started to fall apart. While I was working on my third row, my second row started to fall apart. So I started to go, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I show you my project. The weight of it just made it fall apart. Let me get this. Oh man, oh, I hate this. Okay, and it just feels so gross and heavy. Oh good. Okay. So this is the very cool, very hip choker that I was going to create. The blue was going to be on top, and then it was green, and then it was yellow, and then it was going to have like a blood drip. Very ambitious. This is my blood drip down the center. This is. It's like literally falling apart in my hands. It's like just like you can see the stitches are just falling apart. It's like I can't do it. If I wanted to continue doing this project somehow, I would probably just scrap all of the like licorice candy and go do the beads and then you can eat the beads off of like regular crochet yarn or thread. But I don't want to spend any more money on this because I don't enjoy this. Um, so this is what I got. I'm gonna make Mel eat it. Uh, and yeah, it just started falling apart all over the place. Um, I was really gentle in trying to get through stitches, and even then, and I'm using like a hook that looks very similar to a boy hook, and so there's not like really any points on this at all, and it's still just like things just fell apart due to weight, due to all kinds of things. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully I can get my other videos to upload, because they're being a little bitchy and I don't appreciate it. This blood drop is horrendous. It actually almost looks like an anatomical heart based because of how uh, twisted and stuff it is. But yeah, any pressure on on these from the hook, from anything, it just falls right apart. I was able to do so. I did a chain, I did a single crochet, I did a double crochet, which worked fine. Like the stitches worked fine. So if you want to do this and see what kind of stitches you can do with it, you can. Um, I think that, like I said, I saw some versions of this when I bought it, which is kind of inspired me to buy it, of like people who were knitting or crocheting with this. I think knitting would be a lot better because it would, um, like, the weight would be more evenly distributed across the needles, whereas with crochet, you're only putting um, kind of the weight and the tension kind of on one spot as you crochet. Even if you just pick up part of it, it still puts pressure on the piece that you picked up. So, did I enjoy this? No. Was I like? I mean, I did have parts like there were parts that were fun, like doing some stitches with this like really fun, really interesting material was. I mean, it was super fun, but like I'm not making anything with it ever again. I did have fun eating it. That was like really fun. Um, you I was just eating it. I was making stuff. So I guess that's it. But now we'll have to ask Mel. A little time has passed, and fashion moves fast. So we'll have to ask Mel what is happening in crochet fashion. And if she says edible, I'm gonna tackle her and I'm gonna tickle her till she pees herself. Just kidding. That would be mean. I'm not like that. So, anywho, I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.